Greetings. Hey, that's why patience is needed. I mean, it's what it is. They've been dreading this day for such a long time, and I can't do anything about that. What were they dreading? Do they have something to dread? It's just what it is. Everything happens in divine right time. You got to keep in mind. I mean, we've got 8 years of this. That's what it is, and they can stomp their hooves, chase their tails, bang their horns on the wall. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. Right? The Earth Angel completed an 8-year cycle and broke whatever they. It's fine. I'm cool with that. It's what it is. It's their turn. What comes around goes around. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. They had every option to balance things out, and they chose not to, and that's fine. We all make our own decisions. However, when you've got that energy in the cards that only God can dismantle these corporations that targeted people, it's what it is. It's between them and God. Has nothing to do with me. So it is. I'm completely unbothered by it. I mean, you got to keep in mind, Pisces has to move in silence because, I mean, come on, let's face it, healing is so good when they profit off the death of your people that that's what it is. They don't want that truth coming out. They don't want you to know that they kept you in fear and in a lower vibration to abuse you for money. They don't want you to know that. And I don't care. I mean, you got to think, this is way bigger than any of us. Way bigger than any of us. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. And I mean, when you talk about the chosen 144,000, and it's a frequency, right? And when you hear these readers say they can't be in my energy, well, yeah, because I'm having this divine reality, and when they get in my energy, it lowers the frequency. 12 disciples walk into a village. Hey, we got this guy that can turn water into wine. Blah, 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 blah. Right? They already had the vibration up at the level that a mystic walked in and ask and receive it. It was already at a higher vibration. Okay, great. So now you've got churches scrambling. You've got celebrities scrambling. Well, they're getting karma. I can't do anything about that. That's their lesson to learn. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. And I mean, wanting to win at all costs, what? Does my light trigger their demons? It's a simple question. I mean, and then you have to ask yourself, oh God, we've been running around with a bunch of trigger demons. And they will. They'll try to put on a mask, 316. They'll try to cover it up, and it's what it is. It's opposition, and it's called the fucking opposition for a reason. If you can't take two magnets and figure out how they work, you're not going to understand left and right brain people working out of an electromagnetic art space. Simple enough. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, Siddha masters, divine white light. This would be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those after readings for. Namaste. So, I mean, it's the thing that you'll have to ask them when they're jealous and envious of someone's connection to the Most High. It's because they don't have one. And it's okay. I mean, that's going to be my question. Why are you upset with an individual with a connection to the Most High? Is it because you don't have one and that connection to the divine white light triggers your demons? Well, yeah. Okay, cool. And that is ascending from whatever they tried to do, and it's what it is. We're calling our energy back. It's what it is. There's too much of that Walking Dead energy in the cards. I can't do anything about that. I'm not responsible for The Walking Dead. I'm not responsible for Hollywood magic backfiring on people. I'm not responsible for them not having spiritual protection and being a part of it now. I can't do anything about that. So it is. And you got to think, it doesn't matter what it is. There's always going to be that one person that ruins everything. Okay, great. That's your friends. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? They're wanting us, the healers, to stay in the drama while we're on the back end. Well, what are they doing in silence? Calling our energy back. What was taken will be returned. Just don't expect it to return in the way that it was taken. Okay, I can understand that. And then with a shield of light, the shit that was taken is returned. Just don't expect it to return in the way that we had to take it. That's what it is. We've taken enough shit. It's just like it's what it is. It's like going to the zoo, looking at a monkey, taking some human shit and throwing it in the monkey, picking it up and hitting you with it. You missed the monkey, but the monkey got you. I can't do anything about that. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. And you got to keep in mind, it's all of this is over jealousy, envy, greed, and money. Okay, great. That's what it is. A huge Ponzi scheme. No, we don't want to face our shadows, and it's fine. That's what it is. I had to find every way towards the light out of their dark bullshit. Oh, that makes them mad. They hate it. The devil always hates it when you escape hell. It is what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Right? And I mean, if people are on the back, if you feel like you have been left behind in hell, it's because you have. The universe only responds to how you feel. Doesn't care what you think, doesn't care what you say, doesn't care what you do. It only responds to how you feel. While they're trying to get the clairsentient, the clear feeling individual to manifest fucked up shit in reality. Okay, cool. That's what it is. I can't do anything about it. How's that working out for them? That's what it is. I don't even have to ask. What is the predominant question? Yeah, it's an upside down energy exchange. Right? They fucked around, they found out, played stupid games, win stupid prizes, all that stuff that these girls talk about. Cool, go listen to women, go argue with women. It's simple enough. Simple enough. The problem is there are readers wrapped up in it too, and I can't do anything about it. How can you tell? They're begging for cash. They're doing everything. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? I mean, you got to think when they're talking about the Earth Angel has given everyone just enough rope to hang. It's what it is. I'm in receiving mode, so it's what it is. And if people need to receive healing, it's what it is. I'm in receiving. I'm receiving healing too. It's just what it is. Karma. That's what it is. Pisces, you will witness their karma. Okay, great. That means I have to sit back and just observe. It's what it is. Not getting involved in that. Too much karma for me to get involved. That's what it is. Not worried about that shit. That's what it is. They got the big Thursday. What is that? The day before Good Friday? Every day is a good day. All these spiritual lies are coming out. That's what it is. I mean, you got to think. You had a bunch of opportunists that saw a chance that they thought. Now they're suffering great losses and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, great. I can't do anything about that. We've all suffered losses dealing with a corrupt system designed only for the wealthy. Okay, great. Calling my energy back from them too. It's just what I've taken shit from them too, and it's monkey returning it. No big deal. We're removing that negative energy. It's just what it is. I mean, when you hear "vengeance is mine," saith the Lord, and it's in God's hands now, and natural disasters start happening, that's what it is. You gotta beef up that prayer and protection. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. And keep in mind, we have 8 years of this. So when patience is needed, yes. We have 8 years of this. That's what it is. Dark hearts all over the place. Our prayers have been answered by exposing the dark hearts. Can't do anything about that. Be compassionate to them, smile, and keep it moving. That's what it is. Yeah, I am not concerned about everyone taking the devil's bait. Okay, great. It's just what it is. Thank you for that. Yeah, it breaks down to a 6. So, I mean, humans, that's what it is. You can see that. So you go check out the Facebook. It's just what it is. Pisces, we're looking for like-minded people, not the people of the past that are going to cause the same fucking problems we have overcome. They have an 8-year cycle that they have to go through. It's called a karmic cycle for a reason. What comes around goes around. It's an 8. Pisces, the Earth Angel, finish that shit. Cool. So we're done. It's completion. Lesson learned. Right? What does that start? Their 8-year cycle. I can't do anything about that. It's what it is. That karmic lessons are meant to be learned. It'll make their soul stronger. It may even bring unity. Now, I don't know how well a bunch of trigger demons do coming together, but that's not my concern. Not my concern. Do I need another card at the end? No. Cool. Then we'll go ahead and move it on down. What is supporting this karma we're distancing ourselves from? What is it? Energy harvesting. A corrupt group of parasites. Okay, cool. I don't think they were expecting me to be able to mirror the entire group of vampires at one time. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. What was taken will be returned. Just don't expect it to come back in the way that it was. If they don't have my energy, I can't call it back. If they haven't harvested my energy, I can't call it back from them. True. It's true story. That's why we're not worried about it. They're not going to change it. They don't think that they did anything wrong. And hey, what's up, Di? And when you're in a profoundly sick, backward society, everything you do is sick and backwards. That's how they designed it. I can't do anything about that. They choose to live the nightmare. All right, man. We'll see you tonight. They choose to live in the nightmare. They choose not to wake up and do the thing. And all of these individuals that saw an opportunity, they don't see anything wrong with what they're doing, and that's fine. Right? I see tons wrong with instant gratification. She said the mental meds, the side effect of that is being the side chick, and I agree. That's what it is. You can't let that shit bring you down. That's what it is. All those spiritual lies and fucking unhealthy practices. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. The healer is healing at a profoundly transformative rate. Yes, because I had to do everything opposite of what the fuck they told me to. They profit off the death of their people and then try to profit off the death of a prophet. Touch not my anointed. Total failure. That's what it is. Sorry. That's what it is. Sorry we did that to you. Sorry, it's coming back on you. I can't do anything about that. Prayers have been answered. Look at that. Fucking no love for that situation. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I'm not concerned with it in the least. Right? They're bent over a barrel because the Earth Angel is not supposed to be alive anymore. And the evidence is still kind of walking around. And we left it in God's hands, and you're getting natural disasters. That's what it is. It's to tsunamis, earthquakes. That's what they say. That's what they say. Is God gives you the beat down, and it's fine. I can't do anything about that. A bunch of dark arts in the spiritual world due to women who can't teach you anything. Okay, great. That's what it is. Right? Are they ascending into the new earth, into the land of light? If not, you're always going to have those that have a problem with something that you do that they didn't. And then they want to live off that shit. Okay, great. That affects my normal meditation. We've told them over and over and over and over and over again. Trying to take Pisces spiritual protection costs them their own, so they're going to have to go through that 8-year cycle without any spiritual protection. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Be compassionate, keep it moving. That's what it is. A bunch of women upside down. Can't do anything about that. When I hear readers say, male or female, that Pisces toxic X has the devil working through them, well, then that tells every Pisces it ain't the fucking devil working through us. That's Pisces toxic X. That's what it is. And now you're going, oh God, you are the devil. That's what it is. That's why they can't figure out why Pisces has separated themselves from all that dumb shit. That's what it is. Happiness haters, cool, be happy. It's what it is. Destiny swappers are getting run over by the divine. That's what it is, dude. You can't have that many readers picking up on death. And that's what it is. They didn't care who they hurt. Okay, great. So when a reader tells me that what they put out went back on them, causing natural disasters, fucking what it is. I can't do anything about that. Everything's out of harmony and balance. That's what it is. Go prove them wrong. While I'm calling my power back, you can go prove them wrong. Simple enough. Simple enough. They played games with it. When I hear that Walking Dead energy coming out of multiple readers, I'm telling you, they played games with the divine white light. The law of polarity states in cause and effect that the cause of playing games with the divine it's a video game called Dying Light. It's fucking zombie apocalypse, right? It's their 7 houses of ego. Go do your research, right? When you edge the light out, when you're not drawing and producing your own energy, then you're fucking edging God out and your ego is getting filled with negative energy. Cool. So their chakra system is full of negative energy. Their chakra system, full of negative energy. It doesn't have light in it. They're not worried about filling it with light. They're worried about filling it with negative shit. Okay, great. That's their prerogative. That's what it is. Their shadow fucking runs their entire spiritual spine. Their entire backbone is nothing but pure darkness going to their reptilian brain. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. What are they going to roll out? The zombie droogs. They got fucking something to blame it on other than the energy that they kept you in. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Not changing our minds about that shit. They're losing everything over it, doing everything they can to stop you because it's how magnets work. They're called the opposite. What girl said she had a dream last night that the poles flipped. She's like, is that true? Is that what's going on? That's what it is. We're ascending into a higher timeline. They're descending into a lower timeline. That's what it is. And it's playing out before our eyes. What's the issue with that? Entire groups tried to duplicate with that information. They're out there teaching all of that information with malicious intent. And now they're all in chaos and calamity, which is the 3D timeline. Can't do anything about that. They didn't think that they would get, they were trying to destiny swap. They were trying to ascend into the other, and then didn't know how to do it. Pisces does shit they can't do. That's what it is. You can't nurture that shit. Right? They attacked a healer. Okay, great. That leads to another lifetime. I can't do anything about that. They talk about the soul trap and had no idea they were falling in it. And I'm more than happy to be wrong. But there's too many of you talking about the key. And they tried to sacrifice the key. So if they don't have the key and the fucking door is locked, that means they're on the other side of it. And I don't want anything to... That's what it is. My hands are clean. They're in God's hands. That's what it is. God's always in charge. Removing that negative energy from a bunch of failures and frenemies, opportunists, is what it is. And the more people start to realize that they were led by triggered demons, where the fuck do demons lead you to? Your light irritates their demon. No matter how much they smile about it. Hi, look at me, opportunist. That's what it is. They're used to being able to manipulate people, and they've manipulated people into what? Fucking descending? Congratulations. Prayers have been answered. No love in that situation, and the Archangel is in the upright. That's what it is. I mean, it's not like they're just being left fucking behind. So they got an 8-year cycle that's harder than... That's what it is. I mean, I'm not going to say I breezed right through it, but I certainly had an advantage. I did my fucking homework. They didn't do their homework, and that's what it is. I can't do anything about people that didn't do their homework wanting to cheat off my fucking paper. God caught them. Fucking now they've been asked to remove themselves from the testing area. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? A bunch of dark hearts over top of women who can't teach you anything. Yeah, got a bunch of guys upside down over it. Okay, great. Why the fuck do you think Pisces did it alone? That's what it is. Where there's no distractions, there's no ability for one bad apple to ruin the whole fucking bunch because they led them. Yeah, oh yeah, man, this is going to be great. Everything's going to work out. That shit didn't work out for them. And they're still trying. Okay, cool. Trying what? To fail again? They can't get it. It's got to be the most moronic thing I've ever heard of, is to think, because they do. It's clout chasing. And I can't do anything about that. If you have a singer on stage, there's always going to be someone in the audience that's still paid to come to the fucking show and wants to talk shit about the singer. It doesn't matter. Man, I hate this song. Well, I'm glad you can't sing it. I learned that at an early age. We were young. I had a 16-year-old pull out, just got a new car. It's the fucking oldest shit I'd ever seen. It wasn't a very nice car. It was a starter car. Thank you for that. Yeah, they're debunking the shit out of all kinds of stuff. That's what Pisces does in the dark. We'll figure out what all they're debunking. Anyway, you make the statement, man, that car sucks. That's the best response I've ever heard. Where's your piece of shit? That car's a piece of shit. Where's your piece of shit? Well, I'm not even old enough to drive. Can't fight that shit. That's what it is. No anger there. And the truth hurts. And knowing the truth hurts, that's what it is. Seek it. Seek and you shall find. Right? But when you've got reader after reader talking about the healers that can do things other people can't do, great. Where are those healers? I'm looking for the people that can do shit other people can't do. I've seen it. I've seen people that have fucking amazed the shit out of me. Cool. We're going to focus on them. They need healing too. Plain and simple. Healers need healing too. Simple enough. Major backstab and betrayal. Cool. Fucking, we're leaving them in the major betrayal timeline. That's what it is. Because everybody's like, oh God, you got us stuck in betrayal energy. And then they'll be betraying each other and we'll be continuing to move the fuck forward. Simple enough. Yeah, that's what it is. Families being flipped upside down. Okay, great. Did they come after the divine light? See, they keep seeing the person. They don't see the light. They don't see the light that's monitoring everything that they're doing. Right? They talk about a seraphim in human form. Cool. Look at all those eyeballs looking at them. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. It's universal life force energy. It's whatever I am. Being human is the furthest thing from these people. You came here to be human. You came here to learn how to be a human. Just because we're channeling universal life force energy that can mirror back anything we intended to be. That's what it is. And I can't do anything about people who chose not to ascend. They chose to be left behind, period. Right? They chose to be the opposition. Cool, that's the fucking left behind. The opposition gets left behind. Here's my card. That's what it is. I mean, when I invest in an ascension school and all I'm hearing is bullshit and scam artists, and then I start asking students that fucking I was in the class with, has anyone ascended in that ascension class? And then what do I hear? That's a good question. Well, no, hell, it's not a good question. It's a question that has no answer. That's what it is. Right? And when you've got readers talking about Pisces, you were divinely guided to expose these people. Yes, what it is. Right? Right? And I can understand. I can understand doing everything they can to try to stop the truth from coming out. Fuck, I would too. That's what it is. Anyway, can't nurture that shit. Unhealthy fucking lies and an upside down energy exchange. They initiated or tuned into the wrong thing. That's what it is. We've all made some poor investments. But when you hear that Pisces was listening to their guides and had some losses, well, yeah, I was absolutely guided to go in there and see what the fuck was going on. Okay, great. What did I find? Upside down energy exchange. Spirit says you don't even have to remove that negative energy. They're failures and frenemies and fucking ego deaths. So we win either way. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? I am the world's first one to get in front of somebody and them tell me who the fuck I am. And then I remind them who I am, and you got an enemy right then and there. That's what it is. They don't know who they are, trying to tell you who you are. That make it make sense. They have absolutely no fucking clue about what they're talking about and then giving you advice. And then when you give them the advice, you send them to the information where the research has been done that totally fucking reverses all the advice that they've just given you. And then it sits on, they have the epiphany. Oh, fuck, I've been giving bad advice to how many people? Stop him! That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, they're believing their own bullshit. And that's fine. It's okay to believe your own bullshit. But fucking admit it, I have made every mistake. I listened to somebody one time that told me I would take my addiction to my grave. And I did. And came right the fuck back from that. He didn't tell me that part. Spirit. That's what it is. You have a job to do. Spirit is supporting the earth angel. There's no love for our power of prayer. And that's fine. They're praying against us. Well, how the fuck is that going to work? How are you going to pray against the divine and not realize that you're praying against the divine within you? That's why playing games with the divine light is leading to the zombie apocalypse. I got no brains. Brains. We need your brains. That's what it is. Right? Nothing will ever grow with those people. Their entire purpose on life is to try to sabotage anything the divine does. Okay, great. That is in the sabotage timeline. That's what it is. They sabotage everything they do. Cool. So self-sabotage is over here. So if people aren't going to understand that, oh, but you're supposed to help us. No. You're supposed to help yourself. And when you take the opportunity to be an opportunist and just come and help yourself, and then we start calling our energy back and calling judgment on that shit, it's energy that affects you in ways you didn't understand. Cool. The things that people are used to being able to do to one another as the human residents of this earth raises, can't get away with that shit anymore. The things you used to be able to do over here in the lower vibration as a lower vibrational human, you can't do to higher vibrational humans. That shit goes back on you and pushes you down further, raises us up higher. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. And people are going to be all in their emotions about it. So be compassionate to the women upside down that we're not going to fight because they're all in their emotions. Oh God, the things we used to be able to do to people don't work anymore. Nope. It's energy that affects you in ways you don't understand. You have no intuition. Be compassionate. Pisces, they tried to block your intuition, which made your intuition stronger and caused them to lose theirs. Yes, I agree, tarot reader. Thank you for that. They're not masters of their craft. Upside down women that haven't mastered anything. It's very simple. They go to these fairs and they find a spell book with love spells and voodoo. That's what it is. They don't realize they don't know how energy works, right? And then they pick the wrong one or the right one to find out, and then they find out and want to play the victim. Oh, look what he's doing to me! What it is? They manifested it. That's what it is. And the cards never lie. Final outcome, yeah, no gratitude. That's what it is. I mean, there's too much energy in the cards of these individuals have been unaliving people for their blessings. They're blessing blockers and destiny swappers, and they fucked around and picked the one that left them behind in destiny swampland. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. All right. Now they have to, all the people that they were working with in their collaboration, they have to deal with that. And they're all turning on each other and da-da-da-da-da. I can't do anything about that. My light triggers their demons. There's no honor among thieves. Let them, those demons eat each other alive. There's too much energy in the cards of them needing exorcisms and shit. That's what it is. And I mean, we've already said it. We said it a long time ago. What you put out goes back on you. So if your intentions, if your energy is greed, cool, then tenfold greed goes back on them. You know, nothing but jealousy. Fucking another. They're whole jealous, whole envy, whole gluttony. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. So right, and them being pissed off that we're unbothered because we're healed and they're descendant. Fucking make it make sense, because it doesn't. It just doesn't make any sense. Namaste.